This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and I mentioned in the last Old Gamer Rant that I was going to kind of try to wrap everything up in one tight bow. I felt like I didn't make a strong enough argument about gamers who really love something and how they treat people who don't like what they like. Not that I don't stand by what I said, because I still believe what I said. Being fanatical about something to the point where you're going to try to force how you feel about it on someone else is retarded. So what? They don't like what you like. You enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's the thing. In turn, going back to the other video I did where I talked about people who are disappointed by something. You know what? You're disappointed. I understand. That's cool. There is no reason for you to jump down other people's throat because they enjoy something. You don't understand it? That's fine. You're not meant to understand everything that comes your way in life. Just be happy that that person is able to get some enjoyment out of something that you found difficulty in doing so, you know, and seek something that you enjoy. This is the thing that is the problem with the quote-unquote gaming community that we have now. And I say quote-unquote because I really don't feel like, with all the infighting, the fanboy fanatic behavior and all of that, it's not really a community to me. It really is just like, it really is that stereotypical high school lunchroom drama type arena. You know what I mean? And it kills me that the majority of these people who are doing it aren't kids. I know a lot of times when there's issues when it comes to gaming, online gaming, things like that, we like to say those damn kids. It's the kids that are ruining everything. But if you really pay attention, a lot of like grown ass people who are acting like in the most immature way, that's helping to foster this whole vibe that we have now with gaming, where we're so wrapped up in the idea of what we think perfection is when it comes to a game or a console or things like that, that we forgot why we got into this medium in the first place, because we like to have fun. And that's the thing. I think that's why you guys really don't hear me do a lot of ranting and raving about a particular game or particular consoles. Other things that I don't like, yes, there are, and there are times when I'll, you know, address them. I think that they're a problem for just more than myself. You know, and I try to be as fair and as logical as possible, because I understand, like, there's all different sides to an argument. There's all different elements to play. Going back to things like microtransactions, DLC, I understand there's a side to this business that these companies have to do what they need to do to be able to finance these things. And not every solution that they come up with is going to be that appealing to me. If I have an issue with it, if I think it's going to be a problem, I'll say it, but at the same time, I'm not going to just like give you guys a blanket statement and be like, you know, how can I say this? I'll try to explain how I understand like their argument, and then try to give you why I feel like my argument is stronger, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm not going to dismiss their side, but I'm going to try to explain my side in a way where it makes sense to you, and that's it. I'm not going to really try to persuade you to my side, because again, you have your own thoughts and your own feelings. You may have no issues at all with things like microtransactions, because the stuff that a particular game that you like may put out that type of microtransaction stuff that you may enjoy, that you may want, you know, and there's nothing wrong with you wanting that stuff. You know, I know a lot of people like to say things like that, quote unquote, kill the industry, but at the end of the day, if you feel like it's if your like hobby, your joy, because let's be honest, gaming is a hobby. With YouTube and things like that, we've turned it into something more than it probably should be. But I'll get to that in another video. But at the same time, it is a hobby. It's something that you do for enjoyment and entertainment. If what's going on in that form of entertainment is getting to a point that you're finding it unbearable, or that you're consistently ranting, raving, and upset, I say this to people all the time. You might want to quit, or you might want to just leave it alone for a while until you find something within it that brings back that passion, that excitement, that joy that actually made you want to be a gamer. You know what I mean? Like, I remember why I wanted to be a gamer, like what it excited me. I had an Atari when I was a kid. Didn't play it much because I was, you know, I was really young, and my sisters and brothers kind of like took over it. But when I got older, they grew up, they left the house. We got a Nintendo, and my like joy for gaming just grew. Just the games that are on there that I think about, that I love: 10-Yard Fight, Excite Bike, Legend of Zelda, first Final Fantasy, things like that. It was like I enjoyed this medium so much that I became a huge gaming fan. And you know, I had so much fun, and I've noticed as I've like gotten older and continued, I still maintain that joy. Again, there are things that I don't like, things that I think that they could do better with, but my joy, my quest to have fun and to enjoy myself is a lot more passionate than my quest to, quote unquote, make these game companies do things in a certain way that I feel they should do. I mean, yes, there are flaws. There's always going to be flaws in every business. Every time someone's trying to sell you something, there's going to be somebody out there in the business that's going to do something wrong. That being said, realize that not every game is going to be perfect. Not every game is going to meet your standard. Not every game is going to be something that you like. The best thing I would advise you to do is seek what you like and have fun with it. And if there's nothing that you find out there that you like or have fun, then it's time to find a new hobby. You know, something that will bring you enjoyment in your life, because you don't need to continually like foster an environment of infighting, bickering, you know, arguing, being disrespectful to one another because you don't feel the same way somebody else feels about a game. You don't feel the same way someone else feels about a console. You know, things like that. That's ridiculous. What are we doing? I thought we got in this because we enjoyed playing video games. Now all of a sudden we've gotten to this point where we're so deep into, you know, specifics that we've broken I think we've broken the idea of, you know, the foundation of what made us become gamers. You know what I mean? We've gotten so deep into the knowledge. We know way too much, I think, sometimes. At the same time, I think that knowledge is good because it gives you a better understanding of what goes on in the business. But I feel like we take that knowledge and we just put that before what brung us to the table, and it's sad because it's made this community extremely poisonous, and it's not as fun being a gamer as it was when I was younger. Because when I was younger, if I didn't like something, I would just throw it away. We'd be like, damn, that's a bad game, let's go play something good. and leave it there. Now we have, you know, continuing arguments about these things, and it's just, I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. It's tiring. It's really tiring, and it's really sickening. You know, guys, we need to do better as a quote unquote community. It's what right now what we're doing is just not the move to me. But anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.